What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another break on this Friday evening. Right now, I've got 2024 Topps Chrome Update Baseball Hobby 6-box full case number 9. Pick your team. I'm going to go ahead and get this shared over to the group, get everybody tagged, and we'll go ahead and get started. Hope everybody's enjoying their Friday evening. Getting all these tags in there, almost done. Khabib having a hard time tagging you. If you go by something else on Facebook, let me know. I'll go ahead and get that tag added. Same thing, Luis. If you go by something else on Facebook, let me know and I'll get that tag added. Same thing, Shay. There we go. Got everybody else's tags in there. Give everybody a second to hop on in here. Looks like a lot of you already are, but while we're waiting just another second or so, I'm going to go ahead and get these hobbies out of our case. Empty case there. Let me get this all situated and then we'll hop on in. One thing I will say, just so everybody is aware during this break, I'm going to go ahead and sleeve and top load all the top rookies during the break, but every other rookie I'm going to go ahead and separate and sleeve after the break, so you'll still receive them sleeve top loaded, everything like that, but just to save a little bit of time for y'all so you're not sitting there watching me sleeve and top load every single rookie, because almost every pack has at least 2. So just so everybody's aware, they will all be sleeved, but some of them will be sleeved after the break, and they'll be separated into their own pile. As Carl said, good luck, everybody. And here we go. Let's have some fun. Looking for 1 auto per box. Obviously hoping for those MLB debut patch autos. I think that would be a dream come true for everybody in here. And in case you did not hear earlier, we do have a 1-of-1 bounty going on right now. So the first person to hit a 1-of-1 tonight will get $400 in break credit, as long as it's not a printing plate. That is the only disclaimer. But hopefully we can get that for one of y'all in this break. Start things off right. Empty box there. Good luck again, everyone. Like I said, sleeve and top load all the top rookies and separate the rest and get them sleeved after the break for everybody. But here we go. Good luck once again, everybody. Interesting, those have been upside down. Got both of the Cheerio base in that pack. For the Brewers, got the normal base and the rookie debut. Let's make the news for everybody and get the Paul Skeens MLB debut patch auto. That would be insane. Got a Stratospheric Stars Yordan Alvarez. And an Andy Pages right behind that for the Dodgers. If y'all were to pull that Paul Skeens, what would you do? Would you take the deal from the Pirates and those who have added on to it, or would you try to consign it or sell it somewhere? I'm always interested to hear different people's perspectives on that. Personally, I don't know what I would do. I think I would maybe take the offer from the Pirates and just sell the season tickets game by game, but I don't know. I feel like if you're in Pittsburgh, that would sweeten the deal for everybody. Got a Yoshinobu Yamamoto rookie coming over to the Dodgers. Yeah, I think that's been the biggest consensus I've heard, Carl. Most people definitely say Golden. I think Golden would be the easiest way to go. My only, hesitation with that is you never know how much it could go for at auction. That's a good thing and a bad thing. I think I would realistically probably go the Golden route too, just because that's way less work for the owner than having to try to sell those individual tickets or anything like that. Some of these like to stick together. Got a Jackson Holiday. Yeah, see, I think that would be my only... I'm with you a little bit, Brian. I've never been there. So, I would kind of like to go see that park, meet Paul Skeens, all that stuff that comes with it. But at the same time, with the money you'd make off that card, you could probably buy tickets to a Pirates game and check that out without having to be a 30-year season ticket holder. I think it just partially depends on where you live, too. Because I don't live anywhere near... Got a Eugenio Suarez for the Diamondbacks. I don't live anywhere near Pittsburgh, so for me, those tickets wouldn't be as beneficial as someone who's close and can utilize them. But if I was a huge Pirates fan, I think I would have a lot more pause on that. Like if for some reason it was for the Cubs, I would be very torn. See, Doug, that's what I think I would do is, depending on how much work it is, what it actually ends up looking like, but I would sell the tickets for 30 years and then maybe travel down once or twice a year and use the tickets. I feel like you'd get a bigger return on investment. Got an Austin Hedges here for the Guardians, 17 out of 99. Nice one there for the Guardians. Yeah, I'm with you, Brian. I totally understand that. I don't know. I think I'd be torn. I don't think, personally, I'll ever have to make that decision. But I hope I pull it for one of you so that one of y'all has to make that decision. try my best. I got a Langford auto this morning in our Topps Gilded, so maybe we can carry that luck over and get a Langford auto in this one. Oh yeah, that'd be even smarter. Get upfront value for the 30 years of tickets. And that might actually, got a Jared Jones here coming over to the Pirates. That might actually be more beneficial for them. They have to pay more up front, but then they can still sell those tickets for those 30 years. Because who knows what baseball tickets are going to cost in 30 years. Get that focus there. Nice sepia Jared Jones coming over to the Pirates. Black and white. Got a Frankie Montas right behind that for the Brewers. 188 out of 399. And a Shota Imanaga on the All-Star. I'm with you there, Brian. I was very excited to pull it. That was my first Caminero auto I've pulled. I was very happy to see that one. That Gilded break was pretty sweet. Hopefully we can keep it up with this. There was a lot of really nice cards in there. And yeah, I agree with you 100%, Doug. I think Skeens is really a big factor on that one, which is good and bad, because if he gets hot and decides to go somewhere else, those tickets plummet. So you might as well strike while the iron is hot, as they say. I don't know. I think Skeens will probably stay there, but you never know. Some players are huge on team loyalty, and some players, completely understandably, are more about what can y'all do for me, and whatever the team that can do the most is, that's where they're going. Heck yeah, Brian, I was glad to hear that. Awesome to hear that you've gotten 2 junior autos, too. That's really cool. I love breaks like that because you never know what you're going to see. Let me go ahead and check the back of this one real quick. Yeah, that is going to be a Jared Jones image variation. Going over to the Pirates. We'll go ahead and get that magged up. Sometimes those are a little hard to catch unless you know what you're looking for or know that the image is different. Luckily, we just pulled that Jared Jones on the black and white. That one's going over to the Pittsburgh Pirates. And a Cole Reagan's right behind that. All right, Louise, let's do it for you. Let's get you a nice Diamondbacks. Would love to see some. Get a big Corbin Carroll. Got our auto here. Going to be a Sonny Gray for the Cardinals. St. Louis. That one's going over to Miss Lynn. There you go, Miss Lynn. Got our first auto of the break coming your way. Congrats on that. Right behind that, we have a Mitchell Parker coming over to the Nationals. Going off of Brian's comment, I totally get that feeling. I'm a huge Chicago Cubs fan. That's primarily what I PC, especially like the 2016 team, like Anthony Rizzo, Chris Bryant. I still PC the teams that they went to, but it's always nice to get those autos for your PC. No better feeling, except for maybe hitting that Paul Skeens 1/1. Got a Clayton Beeter for the Yankees. And a Jackson Holiday rookie. Three packs left out of this first hobby. Hoping we see some of those Legends autos, too. Those are some of my favorites. Got our first Paul Skeens on the base here for the Pirates. And right behind that, we got a Jordan Beck and a Carlos Encarnacion straight. Last pack of this first box. All right, let me get this base moved over. We will hop into the next one. Good luck once again, everybody. Empty box there. We got a home field advantage. Ronald Acuna Jr. coming over to the Braves. Nice one there. Really love the look of these home field advantage cards. That one's going over to Kelly. There you go, Kelly. Congrats on that one. Nice home field advantage coming your way. Love that, Carl. Right behind that, we have a Jonathan Class A coming over to the Blue Jays. That one's also an image variation. That one going over to the Blue Jays. Get these pivoted just a tad. There we go. Finish off with a Jose Altuve. Nice pack there. Got a Junior Caminero for the Rays. Got a Stratospheric Stars Evan Carter coming over to the Rangers. Nice one there for the Rangers. I'll try my best, Carl. Hopefully we can keep them coming for you. I think we've got some pretty good luck coming. So hopefully keep it up. Still looking for our second auto. Or our first auto out of this box, however you want to look at it. A nice Shota Imanaga there for the Cubs. Got our auto here. It's going to be a Tobias Myers auto coming over to the Brewers. That one's going over to Greg. There you go, Greg. Congrats on that. Got an auto coming your way. Got another Brewers card right behind that. Going to be a Brian Hudson. Got a Jackson Chourio there for the Brewers as well. Got a Joey Loperfido here for the Astros. And another Evan Carter right behind that for the Rangers. Told you, they're just going to keep coming. You put it into existence. I've found that, especially recently, we've had some luck with that. In the soccer mixer I did earlier, someone commented, "Don't forget to get me a hit," or something like that, and then they got 3 back-to-back. Got another Paul Skeens on the base. And another Stratospheric Stars, Evan Carter. Not Stratosphere Stars, Future Stars, excuse me. Read the stars part. It is Taylor. Hopefully we're the ones that get it. Got an all-etch rookie Rutch Jackson Churio. Let me look that one up just real quick. Okay, cool. Get that one top loaded there. Going over to the Brewers. Right behind that, we've got an Eduardo Rodriguez going over to the Diamondbacks. Couple more packs out of this second box. Got a Tyler Holton here going over to the Tigers. Don't forget, too, if y'all are interested in more baseball breaks, we do have some regular Topps Chrome Blaster breaks up right now, which are perfect for the MVP buyback program from Topps. I'm with you, Taylor. I think that's what a lot of people are chasing it. I mean, obviously all of that stuff, but I think that is part of the desire or the drive to be a Paul Skeens fan for some people. Got a Santino Espinal coming over to the Reds. Got a Jordan Lawler for the Diamondbacks, 47 out of 99. Nice rookie there. We got a Uwasawa coming over to the Red Sox there. All right, last pack of this second box. And we finish off with a Jackson Merrill for the Padres. There we go. Get these moved out of the way. Yeah, I'm with you. 100%, Taylor. All right, box number 3. Here we go. Let's get some Dodgers for Joe. It's close, Luis. Close. Not yet. But we'll get you a Diamondbacks back. Or at least we'll try our hardest. Empty box there, as you can see. Good luck on box number 3. We're halfway through it. Got a Isaac Pardeas going over to the Chicago Cubs. Got a nice Paul Skeens coming over to the Pirates. Yeah, that would be my plan. I would just sell the tickets. I know you can auction it. I don't know. I go back and forth. I know you could auction it right away for probably a lot more money. But selling the tickets might make you more in the long run. You never know. It's hard to tell. Someone in here already mentioned asking the Pirates to just pay you for the 30 years up front, which I think is very smart. Because then you'd get the money, and they could still sell the tickets for those 2 spots. So they're basically double dipping. We got a Marco Luciano going over to the Giants. That one's going to be 36 out of 199. Yeah, that would be smart too, Luis. I would hope, like, if you do take the offer and get to meet Paul Skeens, I would hope that he is friendly. Every image I see of him, he just does not look. And I'm not saying this is like a dig at him or anything. I don't know him. I don't know anything about it. Like, I mean, I know his sports career, but I don't know anything about him personally. But he just always does not seem like he would be the friendliest to encounter. But I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong for whoever gets to meet him and pull that card. Got a nice Elly De La Cruz All-Star game here for the Reds. Maybe he's just a very reserved person. I could respect that. Yeah, and I totally understand that. I mean, I don't think I would love to be thrust into that either. So I totally get that. And I feel like people should respect that. But like watching that video where he got Rookie of the Year and Livy is way more excited than he is. He just kind of smiles. Just a second here. I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure that's hard, though, when you're kind of thrust into just, like, such a huge following like that. And not only are you super famous as Paul Skeens, but as Taylor was hinting at, his girlfriend is also super famous, so they probably never get left alone anywhere they go because someone always knows one of the two of them. And I'm sure that can be grinding. Got a nice auto here. Going to be a Ceddanne Rafaela for the Red Sox. 80. Make sure I'm reading that right. 88 out of 150. Nice one there. Go ahead and get that one magged up. That one's going over to Jim Baker. There you go, Jim. Absolutely gorgeous auto there for you. Really good rookie. Congrats on that. Never go wrong with rookie autos like that. Get that put up right there. We got a Roddery Munoz right behind that for the Marlins. Like I mentioned earlier, we do have our 1/1 bounty, so hopefully we can get that for one of y'all. Would love to hit it on the first break after putting that bounty up. Got a Nasim Nunez here for the Nationals. I'm sure, too, with Paul Skeens, he's just like, even at the well, especially at the stadium, but I'm sure he's just constantly hounded. Everybody wants his auto. Everybody wants a picture with him, so I get it. I've just heard stories of like back in the day when Mark McGwire. Yeah, they'll put the credit in your account. So you can just use it on another break. Or breaks. I think the best shot at that overall is our flawless break right now, the football. I think you got a good shot of hitting a 101 in there. You got a good shot of hitting a 101 in anything, but I think it's a little bit heightened there. All right, let me get these moved out of the way. We'll hop into box number 4. Good luck again, everybody. Empty box there. Once again, looking for another auto. Let's do it. Ooh, we got a Major League Minis coming over to the Yankees of Aaron Judge. Nice one there. Getting a lot of those SSPs tonight. Got the home field advantage and a Major League Mini. I keep wanting to say minor. Yeah, Doug, that's the one I was referring to where he was like, no, I will not meet that guy. I'm going to look at the checklist real quick just to give y'all the actual odds of that Major League Mini. Those are 1 out of every 2,448 hobby packs. So congrats on that one. Having some real SSP luck tonight. Let's keep it up. Get a 1-of-1 Superfractor to round us off. Get these packs moved a little bit. There we go. And right behind that, we have a Kyle Manzardo going over to the Guardians. 10 out of 50 on the gold. Really nice pack there. So like I say, oh, Carl, the first 1-of-1 I ever pulled, I believe, was an Evan Carter. So hopefully I can bring some luck back there and do it again. There's another night where I pulled 1-of-1s in back-to-back breaks. That was a crazy night. Got a Lamont Wade Jr. coming over to the Giants. Got a Trevor Rogers coming over to the Orioles. Let that focus there. Ketel Marte. Got a Shota for the Cubs. Got a Graham Polley for the Marlins here. 4 out of 150. Got a Future Stars, Elly De La Cruz. There we go. Go ahead and get these base moved over, hop into that second stack. Since things are getting just a little bit more crowded. Got another Paul Skeens on the base with a Corbin Burns right behind that. Got a Johnny DeLuca auto here. 199 out of 299. Coming over to the Tampa Bay Rays. That one going over to Doug. There you go, Doug. Got an auto coming your way. Congrats on that. Right by now, we got an Emmett Sheehan for the Dodgers. Got a Future Stars Paul Skeens for the Pirates. Got a Jack Leiter on the rookie for the Rangers. Three more packs, then we hop into our second to last box. Got an Ellie rookie there. That is my favorite thing about some of the athletic signatures. Let me get these moved over. Is you can definitely tell who really cares about what their signature looks like and what their signature doesn't. And let me tell you, that's not the worst one I have seen. The disappointing thing about that, though, is like that might be your favorite player, and you're so excited to get their auto. I'm going to go ahead and push these back just a little bit so we have a little bit more room. But like Jackson Merrill, for example. Jackson Merrill literally just said in an interview not too long ago, he decides on the quality of his auto based on the quality of the card. Which I get. I mean, I get where he's coming from. But at the same time, you think, like, some kid's going to pull a Jackson Merrill auto and be stoked. Don't you think they'd want the full auto? I don't know. I get both sides of it, but I definitely love laughing at some athlete signatures. There we go. Empty box. There's a football player for the Jacksonville Jaguars named Brian Thomas Jr., who I've really wanted his auto, but I've passed on it for the longest time because until recently, he just wrote his name in script. Like, not cursive or anything. He just wrote it, and it looked like a fourth grader wrote it. It was so terrible. And then he finally just changed it to look like a more athletic, more athlete signature. But it always cracked me up when I would see it. He just wrote Brian T. Some athletes, though, have absolutely gorgeous signatures. Got an Eugenio Suarez going over to the Diamondbacks. Like that Ceddanne Rafaela auto right there. Like, that's not necessarily the most, like, effort for an auto, but at least you can tell what it says and it looks nice. Like, you don't have to write your full name every time. Got a Jared Jones auto here going over to the Pirates. That one's going to be 2 out of 25. To go with that image variation. There we go. Going over to the Pittsburgh Pirates. And Kyle, there you go, Kyle. Got an auto coming your way. Congrats on that. Well, yeah, like both of those examples, Anthony Richardson's is horrible. He just writes the tiniest autos ever. They still command a good price, though. That's what as soon as I saw Orange and Pirates, I was like, all right, we're going to slow roll this just a little bit, just in case. Don't want to end up in the situation where you just absolutely pull it right away and then go, oh, Skeens, yay. I want to build up a little bit of excitement. Got a Tyler Soderstrom for the Athletics. My favorite athlete auto, I think, and I'm biased because this is my favorite quarterback, I think Trevor Lawrence has a gorgeous auto. Signs in really nice cursive. But also, like I said, I'm biased. I've seen better, but I think that's my favorite. A lot of the old-time baseball guys have really good autos. Like Sammy Sosa has a pretty nice one. I think with some athletes, though, and this is not always the case, it comes from, like, back in the day. Nice Wyatt Langford. Back in the day, they didn't have to do as many, like, signings. And obviously, like, online sales of autographs was not as big of a thing. So some athletes had nicer signatures because they rarely signed it. Yeah, Dennis Eckersley has a really good one. Goose Gossage is another player who I think has a super underrated auto. And I'm a huge Goose Gossage fan. Always love seeing his autos. But I think, like I said, I think it goes back to, like, they would sign at the ballpark and stuff, but they weren't having to sign as much as these modern athletes do, where every day they're off, they're probably signing hundreds of autographs. Cracking open another thing of top loaders real quick. Yeah, I think a lot of the football QBs, not all of them, as we were just talking about with Anthony Richardson, I think a lot of the football QBs have decent ones. Johnny Bench also has a beautiful one. Koufax. Yeah, I think it's a lot of just like the older baseball guys that have the prettiest autos. Got another all-star Elly De La Cruz. Yeah, I think he lives here, Doug. I could be wrong. But a couple years ago, he used to sign through the mail if you sent him a card for free, and I sent him one. And the address that I sent it to was in the Broadmoor. Not trying to dox Goose Gossage, but... yeah, that's also probably part of it as well. It's kind of a lost art form a little bit. Get these moved over. And even when I was in elementary school, which was not maybe more than 15 years ago, I guess now, which time has flown by, but they didn't even... I got taught cursive in 4th grade, and I think for like a week in 5th grade, and then they just stopped doing it. So it's not like... well, I guess a lot of the athletes we're talking about are my age, but it's not like it's just a new thing either. They haven't been teaching cursive for a while. I signed my name in cursive. It doesn't look pretty. But luckily, I'm not an athlete, so I don't have to worry about if my signature looks pretty. It just has to be legible. Me too, Brian. Me too. I've worked on it a lot. But I definitely write like a doctor most of the time. I just write too fast. If I slow down and think about what I'm writing, my handwriting can be decent, but... My ADHD doesn't let me do that. I just write as fast as I can. Got another Paul Skeens here for the Pirates. Got a Jake Bauers for the Brewers. Honestly, I can't write in cursive. I can sign my name because I've practiced that a ton. Because I at least wanted to have a nice signature. As someone who values autographs so much and collects them, I did not want to be a huge fan of signatures and then have a terrible one. But other than that, I am terrible at writing. I print everything as well. Got a Skeens here for the Pirates. I'm happy I can read cursive, though, because I have a feeling, I don't know for sure, but I have a feeling there's probably a lot of kids now that cannot even read cursive. Got a Miguel Andujar, 143 out of 299, coming over to the Athletics. Two more packs, let me hop into our last box. All right, let me get these moved out of the way. We'll hop into our last box. Good luck, everybody. Empty box there. Let's get some of that last box magic. Check this out real quick. It's also really cool to hear, Brian. I realized I responded to that when I was reading it, and then I didn't actually respond. I meant to respond, but that's really cool. I've always thought postcards were really cool. I think that's even cooler though that it's from your area, because that gives it more of a little bit historical relevancy. Got a Jared Jones coming over to the Pirates. I think we were talking about Goose Gossage earlier. I think that's why he's one of my favorite players. Because he's from my hometown. And there's a park named after him and everything, and I lived right by it, so I just kind of grew up thinking of him as the hometown hero. Got a Steven Matz here. 2 out of 15 coming over to the Cardinals. Nice one there. Once again, going over to the Cardinals. Yeah, I bet especially because, I'm sure there's collectible postcards, valuable postcards, but I imagine it's something that not enough people know about to where there's, a huge gouged market for it. Like records or something like that, where it's... Yeah, that one for the Cardinals is really sick. I love the look of these. They always pop really well in certain lighting, too. Right behind that one, we're going to have our auto for this one. It's going to be a Victor Scott II auto coming over to the Cardinals. Cardinals really having themselves a break with this box. Got that sick refractor and an auto right behind it. That one's going over to Miss Lynn. There you go, Miss Lynn. Congrats on both of those once again. Nice rookie auto coming your way. It's interesting that all of those have been upside down for the most part. Got a Yoshinobu Yamamoto coming over to the Dodgers on the rookie card. One of my favorite things that's kind of close to that, postcards, but not really, but I was thinking about it, is I collect baseballs, game-used baseballs from the games I've been to, because normally most clubs will sell them at the middle of the 7th inning or something like that. So I always try to get a game-used ball every game I go to, but only at the games I go to. So that's kind of my pleasure, Miss Lynn. So it's kind of like a personal history thing. Got a Paul Skeens there. Nice one going over to the Pirates. Couple more packs here, then we hop into our recap. Like I said, definitely recommend checking out some of the other breaks on the website. We haven't hit our 1 of 1 yet. Still time in this one. But if we don't, that 1 of 1 bounty will still be in play. So if you're interested in trying to hit that, lots of other, there's baseball, football, F1 racing, something for everybody. Yeah, Brian, and they're normally, it depends on the ballpark and how they do it. With the Rockies, they encase them for you, put them in a little display case, and then they sell them based on price them based on like what the card was or what the like. If it was a home run, it's cost like $200, which is crazy. But most of the time, if you get like a ground out ball or a foul or something like that, they're only like $30. So my thought on it always is, I'm going to spend that much on a souvenir anyway, so I might as well get something that nobody else is going to have. When I went to the Orioles this summer, they did it different where they don't tell you, because the Rockies will put a little label that's like this player to this player in this inning, so you can look it up. The Orioles, they all have MLB authentication stickers, but the Orioles don't do that. They just dump all of them into a box, and they're just $35 flat. They take like the big ones out, like home runs and stuff, but I believe I got a, what was it? It was the Cubs. I think it was a Shota Imanaga pitched ball to one of the Orioles players. I can't remember. But it's really cool. The only time I haven't been able to get one is when I went and saw Larry Walker inducted to the Ring of Fame here in Colorado. You had to get into a lottery to get one. But other than that, they're pretty easy to come by because a lot of people don't know that they're there. The coolest story like that is the same booth always sells, at least at the Rockies Stadium, sells the game used lineup sheets from the previous year. And a couple years ago, I managed to somehow find the game used lineup sheet from the first game my stepdad and I ever went together to. And so I bought that for him for his birthday that year and got it framed and everything. So that's always real special. Okay, yeah, I think some parks definitely do the mystery bags, just so they're not having to have people fight over what ball is which. I've only done it at Coors Field and at Camden Yards so far, but I'd love to see how the other fields do it. Like I said, I think a lot more of them probably do the bin thing. Got an Emmett Sheehan coming to the Dodgers here, 213 out of 250. Nice purple there. Yeah, I think a lot of them do the bin thing because then they don't have to put manpower into printing out the labels, typing up each one, and then you can just use the authentication sticker to figure out what they are after the fact. Finish off that with Zach Galoff. Last pack here. Let's get some last pack magic. Good luck, everybody. Finish with a PCA Future Stars. All right, let me get these moved over, get a couple things situated. And then we'll go ahead and hop into our recap. Get some of our top-loaded base moved out of the way. All right, here we go for our recap. Got a Victor Scott auto coming over to the Cardinals. Right behind that, we have another one for the Cardinals. Steven Matz, 2 out of 15. Got a Jared Jones Pirates auto right behind that, 2 out of 25. Johnny DeLuca auto coming over to the Rays, 199 out of 299. Got a Kyle Manzardo coming over to the Guardians, 10 out of 50. Got a Jordan Lawler coming over to the Diamondbacks, 47 out of 99. Got a Tobias Myers auto coming over to the Brewers. Got a Sonny Gray auto coming over to the Cardinals. Got an Austin Hedges, 17 out of 99, coming over to the Guardians. Got that Jared Jones image variation for the Pirates. Got the home field advantage Ronald Acuna Jr. coming over to the Braves. Got a Jonathan Clase, or Clase, I'm never sure how to say it, image variation coming over to the Blue Jays. Got a Ceddanne Rafaela auto coming over to the Red Sox. That one's going to be 88 out of 150. And we've got the Major League Minis Aaron Judge. Nice one there. All right, that's going to do it for this break. Thank you, everybody, for hopping on with me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a wonderful evening.